So this is kind of what happens. You end up with kind of under the old model, an unprofitable business model, dissatisfied clients, and unhappy staff. The ugly triangle. So the issue is that today it's so much more complicated, so much more important, and websites aren't websites anymore. They're business-critical cloud applications.
Today, you don't dress like this. It's jeans, t-shirts, etc. So I had a bit of a quandary. I had an interview to go to in the morning, and I had to get to the office, and I couldn't arrive at the office dressed like this. So what I did is I arranged beforehand for everyone to come in that day dressed in suits.
Tokyo, based in Tokyo. And at the end of World War II, Japan was beaten down. People were starving in the street. There was rationing of everything, including paper. And this business began as soon as they were able to get access to the things they needed to create paper. And it was called Life because it was meant to reflect the rebirth of Japan, which was in a terrible state.
So what is actually driving change? And first I wanted to look at Australia. So while we have to look at commerce on a global perspective, customers aren't just purchasing things locally now, we're purchasing globally.
Okay, so a lot of talk tonight about lean startup and agility and things like that. So as a concept, I love the concept of lean startup. I started my own business, and lean startup for me was a great way to describe the shambolic way I've worked from one project to the other over my entire business journey, and describe that as lean startup, and I consider myself now a lean startup exemplar. I guess my question overall is, we focus on lean startup and agility, and there's this big trend towards that movement. Is that at the detriment of the future of our business, where these proven businesses that have been around for years, centuries in some cases, are going to give way to these lean startup models, and these proven businesses are going to start adopting lean startup strategies that, let's face it, are yet to be proven? We're talking about 3 to 5 years of this happening, and are they sustainable, and what should we do on that? I mean, we all want to be part of the new, but is there still a case for the old when it comes to sustainable future?
You're going to see aspects of one model pollinating the other. And just I think as you see online retailers learning from offline retailers in certain aspects with regard to customer experience, personalised service, etc., you'll see it going in the other direction as well. You don't need to go fully agile, you don't need to go fully lean. You will find in large retailers at the moment that are heading down this path, it will happen in a division where it makes the most sense for it to start earliest. And it can be tested out there. It can be tested out for a year, 2 years, 3 years. It may work across other parts of the organisation where it makes sense, it may not. But I think inevitably what you wind up is some sort of hybridised system. You see that often, as much as many organisations bang on about systems like Six Sigma or others, not everybody runs them, and not the most successful people run them. So there will be, a hybridisation that happens